Hello, everybody out there. This is the Divine Comedian coming at you with the water signs reads. And today I'm going to do Cancer. As if you couldn't tell from the title of the video, doing Cancer today. So I hope everybody out there is well. I hope everyone's having a great day. Happy Tuesday. Almost done with the week. Weekend's coming up. I hope everyone's feeling okay. So if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I am an intuitive tarot card reader and a psychic medium. I am also booking personal readings right now. I will put all the details for that in the description below. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support, and I'm glad that you are here. Please always keep in mind that you guys can post comments, ask me some questions if something doesn't resonate, or if you feel as if you need further clarity. Of course, you can always book an appointment, and it's definitely not expensive. I have all the prices and stuff listed below. I do run specials. If I see you consistently commenting, then I will definitely book a free reading with you. So, because I feel like as if people should have the answers to their questions, and sometimes you just really want to know. Okay, so definitely make sure to stay tuned. Later on, I always post a bonus love read, although I can't guarantee that, love won't come up into it. Just depends on whatever energy you're in at the moment and whatever spirit, decides to talk about. So just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And let's get started. Let's get started with the Moonology. That's my favorite deck to pull some energy for what we have that is crowning this read. Okay. So this is for our Cancerians. Spirit, what do they need to know? What is the energy that's crowning this read? Please and thank you, Spirit. The energy that's crowning this read for Cancer. You are good enough. So that is the energy that is crowning this read. You are good enough. That is the first message that Spirit wants you to know. So if you've been doubting yourself a little bit, or maybe don't think that you have what it takes to go towards something that you want in life, Spirit wants you to know that you are good enough. It's a nice message. Move this over here. I'll put it over there. Okay, so let's pull some tarot and find out where you are right now, what you've got going on. Let me just move my crystals. There we go. Okay, so this is for Cancer. What's Cancer up to? What's going on with the Cancerians? What's the deal here? All right, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. What else? We have the Hierophant. And we have the Three of Wands. Okay, so right off the bat, I see as if some sort of thought or some sort of idea that you may have had going on in your head, may, just be kind of put to the side right now. But for some of you, I do see some sort of cruelty that either you're doing because the swords are about thoughts. It's about the mind. Are you abusing yourself? A little self-abuse here going on, Cancer. Because that's what it kind of sort of feels like, or maybe, some of you may be caught up, yeah. But I have a feeling that this is you're caught up in some sort of an idea that you had, or some type of thought pattern that you're having. Maybe it's your subconscious mind that's being a little bit cruel to you right now. All right. And then next to that, we have the Hierophant in the beginning. So it could be maybe this idea or thought that you had is a little bit non-traditional. So that's why you're fighting it, because the Hierophant is all about, traditions and conformity, conventional ways of doing things, and the people around you expecting you to sort of follow that. And then we have the Three of Wands. So this is telling me that there's work going on behind you. There's things going on behind the scene that you don't even know about. But Spirit's letting you know with this Three of Wands, hold on to your passion, hold on to whatever idea or whatever you're working on in your life right now, because, what's going on behind you to come to help you. These ships that are coming towards you, that's help coming in to help you with whatever it is that you're going through right now. Okay. So help is on the way. Okay. What else, Spirit? Clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse for Cancer. Thank you. Okay, yeah, Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's like I said, it's about some sort of a new idea. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so something is not working here. You're not feeling supported. Your intuition is being clouded. And the Ace of Swords, it's just kind of like, well, I'm just going to abandon, um, you know, just a lot of just stress and mental blocks. So there's definitely a lot of stress and mental blocks going on in your life because you're not feeling supported either with people that you work with or people that are just around you in general. It could be somebody in the office. It could be a team that you're a part of. It could be a lot of things. You're just not feeling supported right now. Okay, the Ace of Swords in reverse, please. Yeah, you're defending. You're feeling as if, with this energy here, with the Nine of Wands here, yeah, the Nine of Wands is about, it's about being defensive, but it's also about defending your ideas. So maybe you presented an idea at work and you just kind of feel as if it's being rejected and you're not getting support in it, but you're defending all of this, like you're holding, but you're also at the same time kind of putting your back to, these types of office politics that may be happening around you from this Three of Pentacles. You're holding on to what you have and you're just putting your back to the opinions of other people who may be saying, no, this isn't a good idea, this isn't right. And it's the High Priestess is making you kind of question your gut, like, was this the right decision to make, or was this the wrong decision to make? Okay, because on the bottom of the deck, Spirit said we have the Tower. So clarify the Three of Pentacles. What's that about? Lots of major arcana that are coming in the middle of this bridging energy here that's, kind of guiding us. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah. Okay, so this Tower moment could mean that there may be a change that needs to happen in your life. Maybe it's a change with friends. It could be a change in a relationship. It could be a change in your environment, whatever it is. But, something, the source is coming in and saying, listen, you weren't making any moves. You weren't doing anything about this, or you're not able to do anything about this at this time. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to level the playing fields. Okay. And then now we have the Emperor in reverse, which is right next to that. Okay, so whatever change you're going through, just know that it's a necessary change. It's going to lead to things that are better for you. Okay, so, but the Emperor in reverse, okay, coming in on top of that Three of Pentacles when you're not feeling, supportive. Maybe these people at work, are just kind of immature. Maybe you're a boss and they're just not, they have a problem with you of some sort, where they don't want to respect your authority. They don't want to, they just feel as if you have like a big ego, or maybe you feel as if they have a big ego. I'm not sure, but I have a feeling that this has to do with some sort of a project or some sort of something that you thought of, and you're just not being supportive, not being supported in this. Nine of Wands. Four of Wands. Yeah. The Tower. Judgment in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So I feel at one point this was a happy environment for you. This was, really having everything just come into alignment here. Um, where we have these celebrations and we have these reunions and, these party that's going on here. Right now it's daylight, but soon there's going to be the moon and the stars, and everything was just alignment. Everything was just working together. And then now we're going into Judgment in reverse, coming in. where things are just kind of, fearing change. And that's why the tower's here. Because when we fear change and we stay stuck and stagnant where we are, something is going to happen to blow us out of that, especially if we're meant to. Okay, because there's a lot at stake here. The 10 of Pentacles, there's a lot at stake here. There's a lot of, there's conflicts, there's loneliness. It has to deal with your money. So here we are in the Four of Wands, where we have our celebrations and we have our friends and we have our happy homecoming and everything like that. And now here we are feeling alone, with things just not working in our lives. Okay, so something's not working here. Okay, and it could have been, an error of judgment on your part, where maybe you trusted some people and you just put your trust into the wrong people. Okay, but you're coming. Okay, now I'm seeing the energy moving out of this. Now we're in the 10 of Swords, and it's coming out of the 10 of Swords in reverse. Now I see that you're coming out of this. It's a new start. There's going to be some forgiveness. There's going to be moving on. Okay, what else? Yeah, you're coming out of this. You're coming out of this. With the Four of Swords, just feeling just ready to act. You were tired, you were burnt out, you hit rock bottom, and now you're taking this new change on, and you're moving out, and you're coming out of this energy. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So there's going to be something new coming in for you, which is really exciting. A new project, new inspiration. You're going to have the urge to create something new, which is beautiful. And take it as it resonates, whatever it is going on in your life. I have a feeling it has to do with something with a job or some sort of project that you may have been working with a couple different people on, and it just kind of a little bit just went south. Like you couldn't really catch your bearings on what was off in here. And then finally it just came to the conclusion of, I have to defend myself, and I'm just not getting any support here. And now we have that Two of Wands. Okay, that Two of Wands comes in to let us know it's about making a choice and waiting for results. But you have to make that choice to accept this change and to move forward so that you can get to this. Okay, so that what you're holding on to and what you're passionate about is for you. You're going to wait for these results to come in from this new urge of creation. Okay, now we have the Nine of Cups coming in. The Nine of Cups is great, because that means that our wishes are coming true. We're going to have material abundance, and we're going to have good health. So if you were worried about maybe walking away from a project that you thought was going to lead to a lot of material abundances, the safe security, long-term security with this 10 of Pentacles is what it means in the upright. Okay, now that you're going to have this good health. And good health for you from what I've seen, has been a lot of mental stress, a lot of exhaustion. So you're actually you're moving out of this energy, which is beautiful. So Ace of Wands, the Fool. So this is just complete and total starting over, starting from ground zero, new adventure, new beginnings, just everything just really new for you. So whatever this is, I don't really feel it has to do with a relationship. So whatever this is for you, whatever you're moving on from to get new in your life, you're going to be successful. Okay. It's going to be successful. It's going to be something good. It's going to be healthy. You're going to get back. You're going to get your pep back in your step. Okay, we have the Sun in reverse. Okay, because not everything is with new change and stuff like that. There may be a little bit of waiting, because we have the Two of Wands, and then we're going to the Sun, and these both cards that speak about waiting. Okay, waiting for things to come in, delayed gratification. With change comes time for things to take place and for things to manifest. Okay. We have the World in the upright position. We have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so although we're waiting for delayed gratification, the World is coming in to let us know that you've completed, you're at the end here. Okay, you're at the end. Whatever lesson you needed to learn, or whatever, goal that you needed to complete, or wherever you needed to go, wherever you're traveling to, these both cards are both travel, wherever you're traveling to, okay, you've made it. This is the end of the cycle. You've made it. And it's great because now we have the Eight of Wands here, which means very fast change. Once you figure out wherever it is you're going, you're going to hit the ground running with passion, with speed, with action, with change. And you're also going to get good news. And this good news that's coming in is going over to that Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay. You're finally getting that freedom. You're lightening up your loads and you're taking a break. Okay. You're taking a break and you're just, all right, I've made it. This is perfect energy, Cancer. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love this. It's always nice to be able to get to the end of your journey and unload that heavy backpack, and just be able to put it down and breathe a sigh of relief and know that, yes. Six of Cups. You're going to be sitting there. You're going to be thinking back to the past. You're going to get that nostalgic feeling. You're going to be like, wow, I made it. I did this. I had the faith. I did it. There's going to be gifts. There's going to be reunions. There's going to be this really, good nostalgic feeling of a time of when you felt really good about things in your life. Okay. Absolutely beautiful. And you're going to have options. You're going to have options here as to what you're going to do, how you're going to balance things out. There's going to be options here for you. Okay, so this good news could mean a lot of different projects, a lot of different opportunities, a lot of different people that you can meet that can help you get whatever it is that you want to do off the ground. Okay, so this is great. This is great, Cancer. I'm going to leave it here, but I am going to pull from the Psychic Tarot because the Psychic Tarot does give us some really amazing advice. Amazing, amazing. We love it. I love it because this deck is magic. That and the Antiques of Magic, those two decks are good. But what I want to remind you, Cancer, is you are good enough. So even if you're just starting this out now, okay, or you're in the midst of your journey, just know you are good enough. Don't doubt yourself, okay? Let me pull 3 cards for Cancer, please. What do they need to know? What's their advice? Thank you, Spirit. We have temptation, wisdom, and patience, which speaks beautifully because we definitely did have 2 cards of waiting here. And especially with the Fool energy, having to start over on a new adventure, sometimes the wait, can be distracted. But I'm going to start with the first card, temptation, because I have a feeling I know what that's about. Okay, temptation. Through this card, addictions, self-limiting behaviors are being addressed. This is a time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on the material physical world and its pleasures. So material physical world and its pleasures, that's definitely that 4 of Wands energy, or maybe you've been distracted from your path or what you needed to do because maybe friends that you hang around or somebody that you're in a relationship with is like, too much. When you're really busy, like you're really, really busy and you're letting people know like, hey, I'm busy right now. I'm trying to do something. That's when they come in and they want to like distract you. Like they want to talk to you on the phone. They want to, see if you want to hang out. But yet when you don't have anything else to do, they're all busy doing something. So that's the type of temptation, or maybe, you need to save your money right now. And, you're trying to save for a trip or you're trying to save for whatever it is. And, there always seems to be, oh, let's go out to dinner. Or, oh, let's buy this or, oh, this, that. Just that's the type of distractions, physical world and its pleasures, drinking too much, going out to eat too much, spending too much, buying things you don't need, that type of energy. Even though we're all born connected to the divine source, we have a tendency to pull away from what was once natural. When we become disconnected from spirit, the source that once nourished us, It's often replaced with a different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency to someone, or even work. Hence, okay, so maybe some of you are very codependent on work. Maybe some of you, maybe within this read, it is, and that's just not working for you because that's all you're doing is just working and dealing with material things. Like somebody who just goes to work, and I'm not saying this is you, take it as it resonates. Somebody that goes to work, comes home, watches TV, eats dinner, goes to the bar to hang out with friends, and then goes home and does it, set that 7 days a week without having any sort of, spiritual connection, however that means to you, doing something that's good for yourself, taking care of your soul, taking care of things. Everything's just focused on work, 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 material things, and not spending time to dream, not spending time to really think about what's in your heart that you'd like to be doing, your life's purpose. That's why judgment was in reverse. If judgment was in the upright position, that talks about waking up to your life calling, but you're not waking up to your life calling right now because you're being distracted by too many things. Let me keep going from this book. I don't mean to get, but when spirit starts saying this is, somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this message, and I'm delivering it. Okay. All right. The temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Is there negative thinking or behavior that's causing the life force to seep out of my soul? Are the people and relationships in my life giving me energy or are they draining it? Learn to embrace your fears and all your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches will help you transcend to a higher spiritual awareness. Now, I'm just going to say something, okay? Because I had, when I looked at the deck, because I shuffled the cards around to kind of see, because I could keep going, for a little bit. But I did see, when I was going through the cards, I did see the devil in reverse, and I did see the two of cups in reverse. Okay, so that basically means that, that two of cups, whatever types of relationships or whatever like that, you're stepping away from them. And also right here, I also have on the bottom of the deck, if I kept going here, which I'm going to throw this down, walking away from all these cups, walking away from all those emotions, okay, of what was in the past, walking away from all of that partying, all of that stuff, okay, letting go of that and trying to find something else, going to a different mountain. That's what that means, okay? And I did see the devil in reverse, and the devil of the reverse means letting go of all of those addictions and greed and envy and all of those things. But the devil in reverse in this case means returning back to spirituality, returning back to the light, okay? That's why the high priestess was also in reverse, okay? The high priestess is your gut intuition. Your gut intuition doesn't come from eating too many nachos and you hear it gurgling in your stomach. Your gut intuition comes from spirit, from source, your angel guides who are watching over you and guiding you at all times. Let's move on to wisdom. Actually, should we do wisdom first? Well, since we're over here, all right. Spirit says I have to read them in order, and I will listen. Wisdom. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This card illustrates that there's a spiritual teacher who's about to influence you or step into your life to impart his or her wisdom. Look around. Is there someone in your life that has the acumen, education, knowledge, and ability to integrate spirituality and its laws into the constraints of the physical world? This could be a compassionate person who offers guidance and inspiration to remind you that you're so much more than a physical being. You're also a spiritual being with unlimited potential. You may have also drawn this card to confirm that it's time to reach out and find an organization or group of like-minded souls. Being part of a group where you can be yourself, share your thoughts, and get valuable feedback can diffuse you and encourage you to be all that you can be. Kindred support helps you live life to your highest ideals, finding the true inspiration and enlightenment that's part of your soul. Over time, the student often becomes the teacher, so don't be surprised when others seek out and find you. This card of wisdom is letting you know that you have so much to share, whether you realize it or not. That's why the Hierophant was out here. Hierophant is like the Pope. This is all about spirituality right here. The Hierophant is the Pope here. It's all about, it's about other things also, but it's also about this, okay? Because when you look at the card, the Hierophant, right? He's up there speaking his truth, and these people here down here are listening to what he's got to say. So they're very well. This is the card telling you that you are going to meet or you are going to become somebody who's very spiritual, somebody who can speak their truth and guide others towards their path. This is this new journey that you're going to be taking if you want to. because you've learned your lessons here with the world card. Now you're ready. Like, it's just going to snap into your brain like, oh, okay, this is what I need to this is what I need to be doing, whatever it is, whatever your passion is, whatever it is. But there is someone around you now, or there will be somebody coming into your life once you let go of these material things, who is going to help you and guide you along your spiritual path. Okay? All right, last card. We have patience. This card signifies the need for patience, self control, adjustment, moderation, and balance when dealing with others as well as yourself. This could be in the areas of how you think and work and how you handle school, recreation, and people in your life, or the spiritual path that's set before you. Right. That's why we also have there's Two of Pentacles is about weighing options, balance between work, pleasure, balance between people in our life, balancing the material world. Okay. A balance of things. Okay. You have to learn to balance. Balance. Okay. Okay. As a soul, you have more than one aspect of yourself to draw on for support. It's all about integration and learning to blend and balance both the physical and spiritual. That's what I just said. Thank you, Spirit. You're a wreathful being in a physical body enjoying a human experience. Therefore, since you're both, you should honor all of you. If you go through life denying yourself the joy of combining these aspects, you're missing out on so much of what the world has to offer. Why accept a life that's half lived? Well, that's deep. The patience cards remind you to open your heart and mind and allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts, and perspectives. Blissful harmony can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one, all benefit. Listen, sharing, and reaching out will help you renew your faith in yourself and humankind. You'll become more aware of the miracles around you as well as the ones that have a hand in creating. Wow. Okay, you definitely have a lot of creative energy here with all of these wands here, all this passion, you know. But from all of this, all work and no play and just hanging out and just not connecting and just responding to your environment around you, is what led to that Ten of Swords exhaustion energy and having, and just, but you can't just keep moving on from one situation to the next and expect the same thing to happen. That's like and expect change to happen. You actually have to let go of that fear of change so that you can move on towards a better life and what's good for you. And the answer is very simple. It lies within your spirituality. Now, I'm not saying you have to go to church. I'm not saying you have to do this. You know what? Light a candle, get yourself in a comfortable situation, put on some good meditation music. They have plenty of good meditation music, whatever works for you, sounds of nature. Look up on YouTube. They have several videos with different megahertzes on there about letting go of fear, getting ready for change, learning to love yourself, all those things. And just sit there, even if it's just for 10, 15 minutes per day, even if you have to do it in your car, wherever it is that you could get away for a little while, to just take those 10, 15 minutes for yourself. Become addicted to that, because that's how your spirituality is going to come in. That's how Source is going to be able to come in and help to relieve a lot of the pressures that you have in your life. Okay, this is where we need to do. This is what we need to focus on to get where we need to go. Okay, because you're ready for it. Because in fact, Cancer, you are good enough. Okay. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please stay tuned. I will have a bonus love read. We're going to do check in on your love life. I do my love reads differently. I do it for singles. I do it for people who are in a committed relationship. And I also do it for people who are in, a situationship. We all know what that situationship is, don't we? Right? Yeah, that often leads to that that Ten of Swords, right? Ten of Swords, Three of Swords. Sometimes it leads to that. Not saying it's gonna, but you never know. All right. So thank you so much for watching. I'm the Divine Femedian. Please make sure that you follow me on Instagram at the Divine Femedian. You can also follow me on Twitter at FemTarot if you feel called to, or just stay right here. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. And I will see you again next time. Take care, Cancer. Bless be.